Welcome to the news. Hello.
News.
It is news time.
News.
It's the news. So we're going to be, completely not serious about anything and just, goof around. Hi.
We're very serious about the news. Sorry, Loz just pulled that face.
So this is Kanpai news for the...
Yeah, my lights are broken, so I have to put a monitor onto a white screen just to...
Have you still not got that sorted?
No.
Oh,
wow.
Goodness. Well, that's the first bit of news. LOZ still has a broken light. Welcome to Kanpai News for the week commencing the 4th of December, 2022. I am Nasuth. I am joined as always by LOZ and MDRLOz and Xenogelion. How are you boys this week?
Yo. Alive.
You did a short.
We did do a short.
Did you see it?
Yeah, you linked it with me.
Well, it doesn't mean you necessarily see it.
Unlike Nasuth, who completely ignores the messages we send to each other, I do notice messages we send to each other.
Fair. I thought you were about to call me out.
No.
Fair.
No, this time it's my fault. Yeah. I mean, well, I'm used to that by now, but Anyway, shall we move into the news?
Let's get into the news.
Segue. Let's slide right into our first bit of news, which we've Vic Mignogna. Man, this guy just cannot catch a break. In the latest part of the Vic Mignogna saga, Vic filed a petition on November.
Hang on. Before you start the thing, just a quick summary for anyone who doesn't know the Vic Mignogna saga to this point.
Oh, well, that is
just a brief.
Right.
It's in here?
So it's sort of in here.
Okay.
So he was essentially accused of sexual assault sort of stuff, and he has since been fighting it in the courts. He's been he sued the company and the people directly for defamation.
Countersued.
Yes. Well, no, they countersued him, and
I thought they sued. Oh, okay.
And he lost the suit, and they won the countersuit, and so at that point he had to pay them money. Before this, it was essentially he'd been blackballed from the industry because of these allegations that hadn't, they weren't, no one had gone to, had been arrested, nobody had gone to court. They were just allegations.
Right.
And so he has maintained this entire time that he is innocent. He keeps fighting his way up through the court system, and now, in the latest part, he has reached on November 14th, he filed a petition with the Supreme Court of Texas to review the decision in his defamation lawsuit against Jamie Marchi, Monica Rial, and her fiancé, Ron Toy. This time his claim is that the both lower courts upended numerous elements of established Texas law in its ruling. In essence, he says there's a lot of legal minutia in there, but in essence, he says the court readjusted a de facto contract with its ruling, which is a violation of specific Texas laws. Not an actual written contract, but it's one of these arrangements where it's assumed by law, that it's a contract. By precedent. It's assumed by precedent that it's a contract. It's
I
sort
don't
of like
understand that.
It's sort of like if you get hired to do a job and you do the job and you don't get paid because they're like, oh, well, you didn't have a contract. No, you had a de facto contract. It's that sort of thing.
Oh, okay. Do we have that over here, Loz?
Of what?
What he just said about the whole de facto contract thing.
Wait, I missed that bit.
Never mind.
I heard the Court of Appeals bit.
Lawyers and parties to any lawsuit enter into a written agreement on any subject matter of the lawsuit. Okay, hang on. Regarding the Rule 11 agreements, which let lawyers and parties to any lawsuit enter into a written agreement on any subject matter of the lawsuit, are interpreted and treated as contracts, and that unambiguous contracts may not be rewritten by the courts. So
filed in violation of the rewritten Rule 11 agreement. Wow, this is massive legalese in my head. I don't know.
Yeah,
so basically,
it feels like a very last-ditch effort.
So basically, there was stuff written down as part of the agreement, and then which you know, in legalese is basically treated as a contract, so it's like legally binding. You know, it cannot be rewritten and things like that. We have that here in the UK as well. However, he is claiming that they did amend it.
Yes, that
Right,
one of the
okay.
yes,
Oh
that
my
the
God,
courts
but
rewrote
I
it.
I tried to read the next sentence and my head exploded. I just.
Oh, this one down
What?
here.
Yeah.
The petition claims the court. No, not really.
Okay,
Oh,
fine.
the
petition-
Nasuth, what are you doing?
Fine.
Petition claims that the courts also made errors regarding the following points, determining that Mignogna is a public figure with quote-unquote public figure with quote-unquote insufficient evidence, holding that a party can be, quote, involuntarily converted into a, subquote, limited purpose public figure, and subquote, by defending himself against defamatory statements, close quote. Dismissing Mignogna's defamation claims and, quote, ignoring testimony, unquote, ignoring ... so they cut out a huge chunk there, when the appeals court reversed and demanded the trials court award of US $100,000. Jeez. Yeah, that's yeah. And then they go into the actual appeals that he's been through that we have covered in the past.
Okay.
Ooh,
There's a lot there.
there's a lot there.
I don't even.
It does very much feel like a last ditch effort. Like he's trying to this is his last step in this, and you know.
Will this ever go away?
Probably not.
We'll never know. We'll never know.
I mean, on the one hand,
Right.
he's always maintained his innocence. On the other hand, this feels like he was never going to get the judgment he wanted anyway. And at this point, he's just burning money, and that's
Right. Should we move on to the next story?
yes. Let us. This is I changed the order up a little bit, so this week it's me, Xeno, and then
noticed.
Loz.
Yeah. So on November 22nd, Julie Erickson, the wife of voice actor Grant James, reported his passing. He and his wife have a long history in both acting and teaching, having earned the nicknames the Godfather and Godmother of acting in Dallas. He was known for his roles such as...
Zeffirelli?
Okay, in One Piece, Scar's Master in FMA Brotherhood, Mujika in Mushishi, and many others. The memorial show is planned for January 2023. That's sad.
Yeah. These things have... I don't think it said how old he was. Oh, yeah. He was
No, it says
87.
87.
That is
sad,
really
but
good.
We have these every week at this point.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
But it's still sad.
I know.
It's always sad. Everything's
It's
sad.
very
It's always
sad.
You're sad. I'm sad. We're all sad.
Are you sad, Loz?
Yes.
Well, now they're gonna have to find a new guy to play Zeph. Anyway.
Loz, go.
Right, Loz.
AMC Networks CEO Christina Spade, insert digging hole joke here.
Okay, Nasuth.
I'll
Diggy
look
hole?
out for that.
Anyway.
No. AMC Networks CEO Christina Spade stepped down Monday, November 28th after less than 3 months in the role. The company is also planning to lay off around 20% of its employees due to subscriber losses from cancellation of cable bundles in favor of streaming services. AMC Networks is finalizing a replacement for Spade. This doesn't make sense. AMC acquired Sentai Holdings LLC, which includes Sentai Filmworks and the
HIDIVE streaming
HIDIVE
service.
or HIDIVE?
Yeah. No, it's HIDIVE. HIDIVE. HIDIVE.
We've talked about this a couple of
Streaming
times.
service in January. Sentai Filmworks is a global supplier of anime and merchandise, and it has acquired licenses to animes including Made in Abyss, Akame ga Kill, and Food Wars.
So we don't actually know how this is going to affect Sentai and HIDIVE, but I mean...
More adverts. But
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, out of those three, Made in Abyss, like the other two can. Yeah.
Yeah, HIDIVE has been trying to position itself as an alternative to Crunchyroll, and I haven't really looked into how its numbers have been. But this article implied that they haven't really been able to make up the differences from loss of cable contracts in favor of streaming.
No, but that's AMC. Like they've but like the Sentai Holdings had HIDIVE, so they've just acquired Sentai Holdings. So AMC now has HIDIVE.
Yeah.
Right. So it's I think it's going to take some time before
we see how this affects it.
Exactly. So yeah.
Yep. Right, so on to the next one. Another little bit of bad news. Chie Nakamura's talent agency announced Monday on November 28th that she is going on hiatus for an unspecified amount of time to focus on treatment after a diagnosis of ulcerative colitis. The agency revealed she was hospitalized last month for poor health, which led to the diagnosis, and that she is now making an excellent recovery with treatment. She's best known for her roles as Sakura Haruno in Naruto, Nuin no Kata in Dororo, and Sophitia in the Soul Calibur games. She's
Sophitia.
Sophitia.
I know that one. Yeah, Sophitia.
But yeah, I don't know much about ulcerative colitis. I assume it's not fun.
Any idea?
Ulcerative colitis is a long-term condition where the colon and rectum become inflamed. The colon is the large intestine, bowel, and the rectum is in the bowel where the poo is stored. Small ulcers develop on the colon's lining and can bleed and produce pus. Main symptoms of ulcerative colitis are recurring diarrhea, which may contain blood, mucus, or pus, tummy pain, needing to poo frequently. You may also experience tiredness, fatigue, loss of appetite, and weight loss. Severity of symptoms varies depending on how much of the rectum and colon is inflamed and how severe the inflammation is. For some people, the condition has a significant impact on their everyday lives.
Well, we wish her all the best. Obviously she's in treatment. They say she's responding well, so hopefully she'll be back into her work before too long.
Yeah, from someone who also has not that, but similar
other tummy problems.
Ongoing like silly little tummy problems. It's just and this is another one that can just randomly just flare up, and it's just no fun. And it can just be genetics. It can be you had an infection one time, and then it's like an autoimmune response, and just goes, I don't like my large intestine anymore. It's like I kind of need that large intestine body. So it could be anything. And
I have a friend that has Crohn's, and she's lost a massive amount of her intestines. I mean, just oof. Right, let's move on to something. I don't know if this is better.
We wish her all the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Of course.
Definitely. 100%.
Right. So, fans of the Fate Grand Order game will be pleased to know director Yosuke Shiokawa.
Kill it now!
I thought you were about to say that about my pronunciation of the name.
Oh, no.
Who left Delightworks in February to form his own studio, Fahrenheit 213. 123. 213 has something new in the works. He's making the announcement quite possibly. He's
making the announcement quite possibly as we're recording this episode, like literally today.
Okay. Sorry, that confused my brain. So while we won't know what it is, you can check out the Indie Live Expo Winter 2022 on YouTube and see for yourself.
And I'm sure it's going to be just great.
Is it though?
Just great.
Though? I mean, I think Loz's exclamation of Fate Grand Order. I mean, the fact that. Basically, if your phone... there's no way to back up your save at all whatsoever. It's not on, like...
I just want to point out, it may have changed. You don't know that anymore. I'm pretty sure I can boot it up right now, Loz, and it'll be exactly the same. Right?
But not only that, it takes forever to load. On modern devices, it takes... I have tried it relatively...
When was relatively soon? At least a year or ago?
Yeah, within the last year.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because everyone was banging on about it. It's, Fate Grand Order. It's like, okay, starts it up 5 years later. It's finished loading.
Well, you're lying.
What do you mean I'm lying?
Because you said that to me when I got it, when I tried to run it on Memu or not.
You did that years ago.
A year and a half ago. So you said you just... less than a year ago you've loaded it up, and then you said that it was 5 years from then, but you told me...
No, I'm joking! I'm making an exclamation of how
old
slow it takes to
hyperbole.
load. Yeah.
I may have improved. We're going to give it the benefit of the doubt. We're not fake Grand Order players. I'm on. Can it please die? Of all the app games that be surviving,
Fine.
all the ones I've
Fine.
lost. Why
Fine.
does this one have to continue?
It says he wants to. So this may not be like Fate Grand Order. It says he wants to create a 3D action title and is developing it for PC, and also plans to create larger scale games for consoles and smartphones. So maybe it'll be more like Arknights.
We'll never know.
Let's move on. Oh, this one. Oh, Laws. This one's for you. This one.
The official Twitter account for MS Gundam The Witch from Mercury announced that voice actress Haruka Shirashi will replace Yume Miyamoto in the role of Nika Nanaura. Health issues. Shirashi will debut in the role in the 10th episode of the show on December 11th. Miyamoto's other roles include Rika Tarada in SSSS Gridman and Maki Kuwana in Blue Period, and she was recently cast in the upcoming Hikari no O.
I don't actually remember who this character is. Nika Nanaura.
She's the engineer girl with the blue inside of her hair. Oh. She's the one that put together the backpack for Ariel, and clearly there's something afoot.
Right.
Because I'm betting you haven't watched the latest episode at all.
I haven't. No.
Yeah, I knew you hadn't. Rika is also like the main female protagonist in SSSS Gridman. I don't know who Maki Kuanawa is in Blue Period, and I have watched Blue Period, and I have no idea what Hikari no O is.
Oh, we talked about it a couple of times, but not in any depth. So hopefully she gets better before that. But this also goes to show just how close.
Yeah, this is a voice actress replacement.
Yeah. But hopefully the one that's sick is going to be better by the time Hikari no O comes out. Is what I'm saying.
No. The replacement is the one that's in the upcoming Hikari no O. Shiraishi will replace Miyamoto. Shiraishi's roles. Shiraishi will activate Miyamoto's roles include. So this is the one being replaced. Right. I apologize.
That's fine. But yeah, no. They didn't say what the issues is. It's just health issues. Just it could be anything. Could be COVID. Could
private.
be
It's private.
Yep. But hopefully she gets better before Hikari no O, and hopefully the other actress does an excellent job. But no, I was going to say that just shows how close to the wire it is that they record these things. If she's just now being replaced for the next episode, wow.
Cray.
Right. So, Studio Ghibli returns after 10 years to create a new brush painting inspired animation for cat food. This is the 4th ad they've produced for Nishin Saifun Group, with the other 3 airing from 2010 to 2015. While the other ads
have seriously done nothing in 10 years.
No. They've done other things, but this is they're returning to this after 10 years. This particular series of commercials.
Yeah, Loz, they've been doing dog food adverts.
Right.
Anyway, continue.
While the other ads have different styles, they still share the same stars. Konyara, a cat first doodled by Ghibli producer Toshio Suzuki, along with the 3 kittens, Ko Konyara, Kuroneko, and Buchi. And obviously we can't play the whole thing, but just like a couple of little. Oh, so that's the very end where you can kind of see it scrolling as it scrolls along. There's the little Kuroneko, and then this big fat cat comes in and lays on top of it. Aww. Yeah, it is cute. You can go.
Wow.
you can go watch it on
Savage
YouTube. It's just like 30 seconds. It's really cute. Oh,
Nasuth, fuck you. Nasuth, fuck you.
Since I love Sword Art
No, I'm
Online
gonna
the
read
most
it.
out of anyone, I just want to let everyone know the new Sword Online variant Showdown smartphone game is now globally available for free download. I saved you, Xena. I took the bullet for you. Just for you.
They still haven't announced an official release date, but I, for one, want this on my phone, even if I can't play it. I look forward to being for it to be shut down in a year's time. Right.
The organisers.
Whoa. I'm going to read the first part of yours.
Okay.
Right.
I thought I was helping you.
Right. The organizer of the Smash World Tour Championships for Nintendo's Super Smash Bros. Game series announced on Tuesday that it is cancelling not only this year's Smash World Tour Championships, but next year's as well. Go on, Loz.
Nintendo issued an official statement on Thursday claiming that it notified Smash World Champion. Was it Smash World
Tournament Tour? Yes. Tour.
Yeah, it's Tour.
Smash World Tour that it would not license the group's 2022 or 2023 activities, but that it had not required organisers to cancel the 2022 event. There's a lot of minutiae, but at the core, Nintendo says the decision was based on unlicensed activities. Let's get that quote. Unlicensed activities. While Smash World Tour claims that Nintendo is being pressured by its official events partner, Panda Global, to end its work with third-party organisers.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about that last part.
That's a real big shame.
There's a lot in here about this back and forth, but that's kind of what it boils down to.
Right.
If there's some stupid company that Nintendo has like...
Well, Nintendo denies it. Nintendo says, no, that's not the case at all. No.
But it might be contractual that they can't
they're not allowed
say that.
to. Yeah, that would be a breach of contract and face and things. So they're not allowed to say anything. But Nintendo probably hires this company. This company's like, they're doing a thing of stuff, and we're the ones that get to use the Nintendo stuff. Are you gonna do anything good then? No, but we're the ones that get to. We do the bestest Nintendo things. The bestest. Why are they so popular over there with that? What are you guys gonna do? We're gonna play Splatoon on the street.
So I recently heard a story about this, these go-karts that go around Tokyo and things like that. So as a tourist, you can go and rent a go-kart and actually drive on the streets of
cool.
Tokyo. Yeah. And it used to be called Mario Kart, right? So it's just dropping the O off of Mario. But the number of accidents that were happening was crazy. Like, you know how you have like vending stalls and things off of the side of the street sort of thing? The number of go-karts that would crash into them and things was crazy. And basically Nintendo gave them a cease and desist. You cannot use you cannot call yourselves Mario Kart because it sounds like Mario Kart, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And
I think legally they would, if they had the money, they could beat Nintendo on that.
If they had the money. If they had the money. But yeah, still. So, and apparently they've only just recently come back, but as I thought it was like a street cart or something like that. And yeah, but the fact that like the number of people having accidents crashing into shops and things, it was just like, surely this is something that they should just be flat out stopped.
Yeah, just give them little scooters instead, just a little...
Well, I know Japan's got a ridiculous thing for property. It's probably super expensive, but find a more controlled area. Get it lobbied that they can do it on Saturday mornings between this time and this time when traffic's low or something. They can close some roads. There's ways of doing it. Do it off road. Do it in these situations. Set up tracks and things. Do it in a very less populated area or less used area. There's things around it, but
that gets rid of the whole tourist part angle that they're going for. I don't know. Shall we move on?
Yeah.
This one. Uncle from Another World is making good on its promise that it would collaborate with the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise with a new video on Kadokawa's YouTube channel. The video is only 10 minutes, but features an absolutely ecstatic Oji-san as he plays through Sonic Frontiers. Unfortunately, there are no subtitles, but a lot of it is very easy to understand, like Soniku! Soniku! Broom broom broom!
Broom, broom, broom.
Yeah, it's he's saying vroom, but you know, V and B are very similar. Needless to say, Oji-san is very excited to be playing a 3D Sonic game. Also, this officially marks the end of the delays that have plagued the series, with the 8th episode finally airing in Japan.
Really?
Yes.
Because, finally. Like, I've been counting down the weeks of, like, when it's coming out, because Golden Kamui's disappeared as well.
Yeah.
And, like, only 6 episodes have come out of that. I'm like, where's the rest of this season? There's no word or anything. And, I've been waiting for this to please start up again.
It's really funny. Again, I probably can't play a bunch of it, but it's just, he's not animated at all. It's just him playing through the game and talking, but it's still, like, he's very much in character. It's really good.
I hope someone subtitles that. I genuinely do.
They probably will. And finally, Xeno, you got all the bad ones this time. I'm sorry.
What? You organised it?
I didn't.
You put it together. You lying.
It was the...
We now have a firm date of January 7th for the premiere of Trigun Stampede, thanks to a new English subtitled trailer. The real tragedy of this is that this will likely be a story much more true to the manga, which ended well after the first anime adaptation. But in order to enjoy it, we'll have to deal with the horrible visuals.
I don't know. I saw bits of this trailer, and it wasn't as bad as the previous trailers, I felt.
Yeah, this actually does look better.
Oh my god! Stop coming up. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, that's like the that
fine.
no.
It's well, if you play it for a little bit, you know.
Maybe it is just the lack of.
It's fine. Pause, by the way.
Yeah, you probably don't want to get us.
Yeah. You don't want to do too much.
Do that 70 seconds at a time.
Yeah, I guess parts of it look all right, but
that's the thing. So some of it's going to have some cool large spectacle and things. I don't think it's going to be as good as the original. Because the original was 90s.
Yes. 99, I think, and it didn't come out in America until 2000.
I love it as that. My favorite period of anime with the 80s, 90s details.
Badlands Rumble was 2010,
and that looks fantastic.
Yeah, it says in here, I swear. Right. So here's one of the visuals. I don't know if that's from the manga or.
That's definitely not the manga.
The original manga was ongoing with the previous anime series. This is the new Trigun, told in a way that's only possible because the manga has stopped.
That, and so we can. I don't know, like the fact that Vash doesn't look like the Vash in either the original series or the manga is just.
1998. Yeah, I agree. Badlands Rumble was 2010, yeah, and it looked very it was exactly the same style. It was gorgeous,
just more detailed.
Yeah, just cleaner. Yeah.
I don't get why. Yeah, if you want to do that for a series, you want to hook into that nostalgia, and part of it is just the art style. Just seeing the art style again is enough people to tune in. Instead, I'm not going to watch it, but I don't get why they've done this CG stuff, because do it in the original style, as you say the 2010 done, and people were just like, oh, it's amazing. I can hear in your voices that you enjoyed that 2010 version.
Oh, it's so good.
Exactly. So I don't understand the point of this, but I will enjoy it because I like Trigun. But I don't want to write it off right away just because it's got CG in it.
Yeah, and Studio Orange has done good stuff. I'm pretty sure they did Beastars.
Yeah, they have done good stuff, but the thing is, like, they'd have to. Basically, the animation is gonna. If you've seen the original Trigun, the animation is gonna have a detriment to it, right? So, are you really going to enjoy this with the, so you being a fan of the original, the animation is going to hold you back. So it really has to sell itself on the performance, on the animation. You know, like it's coming from a back foot. You know, or starting from a back foot. So.
But you know, fingers crossed. I may be pessimistic, but I want to be clear. I do want it to do well. I do want the story to actually be told in a way that's more accessible than just, you know, the manga. So, anyway, I think that wraps it up for the news this week. Yeah.
Yep, that's it for this one. Yep.
Stay tuned later this week for Kanpai Cast, where we'll be talking about. I didn't update that title, but we're going to be talking about. We're going to be Hero? Yeah,
Shield Hero Season 2.
Yeah, we're going to go into a very deep dive. So look out for that later this week, and thank you all for joining us. So let's sign out with a nice hearty kanpai. Kanpai?
Kanpai!
Kanpai!